fuck this shit, man. I fucking hated this, honestly. I'm so mad at this. This was the worst possible way they could have ended this match. What is it so hard to let those guys jump in and then let Roman come in and,
I agree with that
thwart them, and it would have been it was a clean loss for Solo. Okay, whatever.
I don't think it's as bad as KAYHAN is making out to be, but I agree that they could have given him a couple ways out, but yes, that part's true.
Okay, so I think it plays into the angle that happens later where Cody said he was done with the bloodline, right? He said he wanted nothing to do with them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So why is he gonna be? Well, we could go over that. That doesn't make sense to me either. Why he even took this match. But all right, fine. Let's jump into it. I'll explain what happened in the post-match. So like I was telling the people earlier, this was the first thing in the day, which I was like, why are they doing this after this match? No one's going to care anymore. But the angle did carry on afterwards. So like Vlad said, they did come in, the bloodline. Solo's henchmen, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa. They climbed the cage.
They climbed it. Like it was nothing.
Here's Jacob Fatu on the other side. So they get to Cody, they Samoan spike him, they're beating his ass, and which, I don't really, it didn't really feel good that they were beating his ass. They just lost clean. And Solo is sending his guys he's sending Jacob to the top of the cage to do a splash off the top of the cage and he's still listening to him. So everyone's still listening to Solo, even though he sucks. He lost clean to Cody. He's a piece of garbage, but they still love him. He's still the tribal chief.
Jesus.
But, okay.
He's not a piece of garbage. But okay, continue.
So that's when Roman's music hits, right when he's about to do that splash off the cage. And I don't really like Roman's new music, first of all, because when it hit, I was like, well, whose music is that? It doesn't sound very clear, I guess. I don't know if you guys have the same feeling. But
yeah, the new variation of this theme, I don't like it the original. I agree with that.
So here he is. Here's Roman. So he walks in all slow, He should have done a Jeff Hardy dance while he was at it. But okay. Yeah. He comes in, which I don't know why he jumps in the cage, and once he gets in there, he just fights Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu is not even in there. But Solo's in there, and then as he's about to beat Solo hits him with the Superman punch Roman hits Solo with the Superman punch, and then Jacob Fatu somehow drags Solo out of the ring. So I don't know why he wasn't even in the ring. They didn't really show that. But, okay. So here's Roman, and I think he's going to be in the ring. Well, he actually taunts at Jacob Fatu, tells him to come in, right? And, Jacob Fatu does come in. Forgot about this. It looks like they were going to get down. But, Solo pulled Jacob Fatu out of the ring. So Solo didn't want it to go down. But I'm really doubting Solo now as a tribal chief after what I've seen in that steel cage match. I used to have ultimate faith in him like Jacob Fatu, but we cut to Nick Aldis in the back, and he's saying that something's brewing, that this story isn't done for the night. So basically they kept the people. The people have to now sit through all the other garbage on the show to see what's brewing here. But basically I think Solo submitted a request to fight Roman and Cody, which I was like rolling my eyes like, oh, okay. And then this is what Robert was talking about when Cody's like, no, I just beat Solo clean. I'm out of this storyline. Why should I fight these guys? I don't need to be involved in this. That's Roman's story. So later in the show, Nick Aldis is like, yeah, I'm going to go out to talk to Roman, and then this is the closing segment. So I skipped everything else on SmackDown. So here's Roman and Nick Aldis in the ring together, and Roman's going to talk about, I guess, whatever he has to talk about, because Cody's out. So he asked for the microphone, which is the way he did it with Paul Heyman, right? And everyone was kind of giddy about this, marking out, whatever. I'm not such a mark for Roman Reigns, but okay. And Nick Aldis gives him the contract, and Roman's like, no, that's not what I want. I want the microphone. So he gives him the microphone. Roman grabs the mic, and what did he say? He's like, yeah, this is my problem with the bloodline. And
he doesn't need Cody.
He doesn't need Cody, and he said it's his WWE. So this is how they bring Cody back into it. So Cody comes in, and he heard him say that. He's like, really? It's your WWE? Because I think I have the championship, right? And then that's when the bloodline comes in, Solo comes in, and they're going to attack Cody and Roman in the ring. using the Tongans again. No Solo and no Jacob Fatu, which again, I don't get this. I'm criticizing this scene again because why don't they just go at them 4-on-2 and whoop their ass? So Cody and Roman turn the tide and they beat up the Tongans. No, we'll get no help from Solo. Roman gets the contract and signs it. And for some reason, Cody gets the contract too, and he signs it as well. So yeah, Cody reaches out like the way Roman reaches out for the microphone, which the people kind of marked out for that as well. And it looks like we're going to see Cody sign this contract and team up with Roman. So everyone is tripped out by the fact that there is a Roman-Cody alliance. And Solo basically ended this scene just by yelling at them saying, he don't even like you. He was telling
Yes.
Roman, Cody, he don't even like you. So, oh man, Solo is just drawing at strings here. He has no heat. He feels like he just feels like he's been emasculated to me. I don't care about this tag team match, but let me go ahead with our ratings for this since we've done our summary. Let's show what we all got here for this post-match angle. 2 thumbs up from both of you, 2 thumbs down from me. Not quite. It made me sick, but I don't care about this anymore. Solo is done. He's dead. Let me, for the people who are new to our show, let me just show our rating system. 2 thumbs down for me, -2 points off my SmackDown rating. 2 thumbs up from you guys, +2 from you guys. All right, so who wants to go first? I guess I'll go with Robert. I went with Vlad last time, so Robert.
Right, Robert, go first.
You love this. 2 thumbs up means you love this. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, to go back on what I was mentioning earlier, well, first of all, I didn't really have a problem with Cody going over Solo clean, and then I think that just plays into the angle where he just wanted to be done with them. So that he was trying to drive that point home earlier. But then at the very end, I think the reason why he changed his mind is because he's realizing he's not going to stop getting attacked by the bloodline until he puts an end to it. And the way to put an end to it is to keep on fighting until it's over. But anyways, I love this. I don't know. This was very interesting to me. This kind of reminded me of way back in, I want to say like the summer of 1999 when after the Rock and Stone Cold had their WrestleMania match. I think it was WrestleMania 15. Like a month or two later, they ended up joining forces to go up against the corporation or the corporate ministry. I forgot what they were at the time, but they kind of reminded me of that, and it was just cool to see that they have to put their differences aside to team up together. I don't know. I loved it, man. I don't know what else to say.
Hey, that's cool. I mean, I'm not trying to shit all over you if you liked it or you loved it. Yeah. Good for you. I'm glad you liked it. I was just saying that I hated it. But okay, Vlad, you go ahead. You also love this. Go ahead. Give your thoughts, please.
Well, I just think it's funny that of all the crap that you've seen,
this is the worst thing I've seen. This is literally the worst thing I've seen. Dude, Solo has zero heat. What are you talking about? I'm getting.
Who cares?
Who cares? Why am I going to watch now with the bloodline and Roman?
Solo's not the main person they're pushing. They're pushing Cody and they're pushing Roman. Dude, those are the stars. They're pushing the stars. That's who. But the match is going to be a tag team match between Solo and Jacob Fatu against Cody and Roman. And Solo has no heat, so why should anyone give a fuck about this match? Tell me. Well, okay, just because he lost a match to Cody does not mean that he can't get some of his heat back, I personally think. Who's to say they don't win the match? Who's to say that Roman and Cody can't coexist as a tag team? I don't know what their plans are as far as all that goes, but I definitely don't think it's a bad match. I think it's going to be a very nice, exciting match, actually, because it's going to be the two biggest stars in the company basically teaming up, so it's not going to be bad, that's for sure. I don't know what else to say. I liked the whole post segment after the match. I liked everything that revolved around it throughout most of SmackDown, and I liked the closing segment where they kind of join forces. I mean, not so much that they join forces, but they agreed to a match together. I definitely think there's still going to be some major issues with them. It's not guaranteed that they're going to win the match. In fact, I think they could lose it, but we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Well, that'll be it for all of our talk for SmackDown. If you guys want the rest of our review for the rest of the angles on SmackDown, go to our YouTube community posts tab, and we got full reviews of every Raw, SmackDown, and Dynamite. But yeah, my total rating of SmackDown took a big hit because of these two angles. Well, let's see what I got. I got -7 points for SmackDown on me. You guys have Vlad has plus 3.5 and Robert plus 4.5. But for me, I got my first throw up, my first made me sick rating on this, cost them 5 points, and then 2 thumbs down. So